and welcome to Book Your Give Here. We're Travel That Gives. I'm Lulu Lima, your chief travel guru. I hope this episode of Dream Now Travel Later inspires you to travel, and I invite you to give us the opportunity to help plan your next memorable trip. So grab your popcorn and enjoy.
Howdy, everybody, and welcome back. You get another session of me today, but this time around, we're going to be doing a little bit of amore, a little bit of Italian love, and we're going to go to the island of Sicily. So I am so excited. Even my dogs are excited because they're barking in the background. So we have so much to talk about on Italy, and I wanted to bring my amazing friend Sebastiano here with us from Discover Italy, and he is going to share with us his passion and his love. So without further ado, take it away.
Thank you, Lulu. Ciao, everybody. My name is Sebastiano, and I am the founder of Discover Italy. It's a company here in the US representing a different local tour operator. And today we will see a special overview of Sicily. Sicily is, first of all, my hometown. I'm Sicilian. I was born there and I moved, and then I moved in the US almost 8 years ago.
And it's a beautiful thing. And,
it is,
and so
yeah.
Sicily is very coloresque, I would say. There's got so much history. It's got so much of everything.
Yeah, it's a lot. You will see because of the history of the island. So, first of all, it's an island. It's in the south of Italy. It's in the center of the Mediterranean. And even if it's an island, you will see that it's very well connected with the rest of Europe. Because in Sicily we have 4 airports, so it's easy to arrive. Palermo and Catania are the biggest. And then we have Trapani and Comiso. And you could fly direct from the US. There was the plan to have a United Airlines flight from Newark to Palermo.
Yes.
It was launched in May 2020. Of course, didn't start, but
yes,
there are rumors that it's going to be soon. If not, you can fly through one stop. You can fly through Rome or Milano, or you can fly through London, Amsterdam, Paris. So it's a one stop away. And you can also go to Sicily on a cruise. So we have 7 cruise ship ports that you can see on the map. And we also have a connection through the ferry that connects Sicily with Italy and with Malta.
And,
so,
that's such a beautiful thing. You really are well connected.
Yeah,
and it gives you an opportunity to live with the locals while you're there. So
exactly.
Chat about that. What kind of experiences on a local side can someone have?
So authenticity is being connected with local people, local families, local guide, and we basically have 3 main areas to discover Sicily: the food and wine, the art and culture, and the outdoor. And in every area we have experiences that can let you fully enjoy your vacation in Sicily. Let's start, of course, with the food and wine, because
I was going to say food and wine. Gastronomy is always one of my most favorite things. And as you all know, that's one of my pillars of how I build your itineraries. So everything revolves around food.
Exactly. That's the map of the gastronomy in Sicily. As you can see, it's very rich, it's very diverse. It's a history book and a recipe book. Because Sicily has an incredible history. Being in the center of the Mediterranean, it's been a land of conquest for all the most powerful civilization in history. We started with the Greeks that arrived in Sicily in the 7th century BC, and then we had the Phoenician, the Roman, the Norman, the Arab, the Spanish. So we had so many different cultures, and so they enriched the food with their recipe. If you can go a little slower. So every plate, every recipe has a story to tell. If you can go back 2 slides, please, you will see that we have couscous in Sicily that is made with, it's a clear influence from the Arab and North African domination. And in Trapani, you can find this delicious fish couscous. There is a North African recipe with a Sicilian touch. And we will do a street food tour or a couscous cooking class. So you can actually enjoy the experience within the couscous.
Hello, guys. Food tours. You guys know that's right up my alley. So, certainly we'll be doing a lot of that on your itineraries, and you'll be eating your heart out through Sicily.
Exactly. On the next side, you will see chocolate made in Modica.
Yes.
That's come from the Aztec population in Mexico.
Yes.
Because in 1500, the Spanish brought this recipe in Sicily. It's a recipe to work the chocolate at a low temperature. And so you see that the sugar doesn't melt and it's separated from the cocoa. And so you will see that the taste is very granular, and we use also the chili pepper as a seasoning. And in Sicily, you can do a chocolate tasting and a chocolate cooking class. So you can also do your own chocolate bar.
All right, who's in for the chocolate? Because I'm in.
Yeah, not mentioning the wine. The wine is also very special because we have white wine on the west. We have a desert wine like the Marsala, that is named after the city of Marsala. We have red wines, but we have also a volcano, Mount Etna, where we grow wines. In fact, if you go on the next slide, you will see that on the slope of the volcano, in a volcanic soil that is black, we grow wine. And that wine is incredible because it's growing on a lava soil, so it's very rich in the minerals.
And everything that grows in lava soil has an extra sweetness to it that you can only find in certain regions of the world.
Exactly. And then, so if you try the Etna wine, especially the white one, the Etna Bianco, you can really feel the minerals from the soil. And we do, you can do wine testing on the volcano when you go to Sicily. You can try different wines. And so, so we have many activities. We can let you discover the food from different angles, like the cooking class. You discover the food by making the food. Or there are other options. We let you discover the food with dining with locals. So we work with families. So you can go to a Sicilian family, cook with a grandma, and try the homemade food by a local, authentic Sicilian family.
Guys, this is your total local cultural immersion you're all asking me for continuously. This is it. You can't get more local than this.
Exactly. And then, we have we go to the family before we go to the bar to buy the cannoli, because you never go to a family with empty hands. So we visit, and then we learn the recipe from the grandma, and then always they show, the photo book of the wedding, telling, feedback about
the family. And then before you know it, you're writing pen pal letters across the world. It's a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
So,
that's true.
And so not only do you cook, but you get to dine with the families.
Yeah. We have the street food tour too. So it's another way to discover the Sicilian food. We go in the market and we basically try the food from the street vendors. We have the farm to table experience. So we spend a day with the farmer, and then we make the cheese from the milk, we do the olive oil testing, we make the fresh bread, the pizza, and so it's another way. All these are different. The truffle hunt is another experience. We go in the forest with the dog and the truffle hunter, and we find whatever the forest offers, truffle, mushrooms, asparagus, and then we go to a villa and we do a cooking class with a chef.
And look at that. And so, I mean, how amazing is that? So it's truly from the earth to your plate.
Exactly. And then everything is, surrounded by beautiful lakes and rivers and waterfalls. So it's also a peace of mind that you need to fully enjoy the food and the wine that this land is able to offer. And then we have other options. The wine testing is, we have the pizza making cooking class, we have making the bread, we have the chocolate tasting. So everything is different. Everything is an experience where you have fun and you have delicious food. And so
and it's super awesome, right? Because you really do have a little bit of everything all around. And you can really enjoy yourself on this island. This island isn't just, you can enjoy the sand and the sea, but then you can enjoy the culture. So there's just so much. And I'm so excited because on our next slide, we get to do art and culture. And I love history, and I love history as, especially travel, as a living classroom. So really, when you get an opportunity here, you get to live like the locals, and it's so amazing. It's just awesome.
Yeah, the art and culture is the second big reason to go to Sicily. Consider that Sicily is a pretty small destination. It's 250 miles from east to west, but in 250 miles we have 2,500 years of history, and so it's the paradise for people in love with architecture, with history, with art. And in every site that you see, we have the English-speaking guide that is able to enjoy and let you travel back in time and see the Greek times, the Roman times, but also Sicily is traveling the space, not only the time, because you can travel the world being in Sicily. Like Palermo, it's like being in Marrakesh. Syracuse is a mix of Jerusalem and a Barocco town. If you see, Taormina is our French Riviera, very elegant. It's like Monte Carlo, Antibes. Agrigento is like being in Greece. You go to Athens, you see less than you can see in Agrigento. And Piazza Armerina with the Roman villa and mosaics, the UNESCO heritage, is travel back in time at the Roman time. We have a Barocco area that is in Spanish Barocco, where you will feel that you are in Spain, like in Malaga, in Cordoba, in Sevilla. So you're still in Sicily, but it's like going around the world without leaving Sicily.
Look at that. And so here, and you have all of the different tastes and flavors, because all of the history is there. So
yeah, there is a lot of to see also in terms of local festivals too. There are something special that we can enjoy together with our guides. We have the time machine is an experience to see how people used to live and work in the 1800s with perfectly preserved houses and shops of the farmers, of the blacksmith. And we also help in discovering the family roots. If someone wants to go back to where...
to the genealogy.
Yeah, we used to help the people to find, to visit, of course, the place, the village, but also to find the address. If they remember, if they know, the city and the last name, we can go to the city hall and the church and see where the family used to live before moving to the U.S. And so we can visit.
That's awesome that the country, that area of Sicily actually has all the records, because there's some countries that don't have those records.
Yeah.
So that is so awesome.
It's always refined. And then we have the Jewish neighborhood in Syracuse. It's another special thing with the mikveh. We visit this ritual bath. It's the oldest in Europe, and it's been discovered 70 years ago, after 600 years underground. And
wow.
And so all these together with the festivals, some events that take place in the summer, and that we can visit, like the flower festival that is right now in the end of May in Noto, where the artists design arts on the street using the petals of the flower.
So as Italy is opening up right now, in terms of it being scheduled to open for June, will the flower festival still be around?
No, unfortunately not, because it's just a weekend. But there will be a festival. There is a Greek festival in Syracuse usually starts June 1st. Now we'll see what happens. But Italy is going very well with the vaccination. So we are confident that at least August, July, there will be people coming from the US. And this is also the overview of all the art and culture activities, and they can be matched with the food and wine. So for example, you can do a cooking class in the morning, and then you can visit the Greek theater in the afternoon. Or you can do a walk in the Jewish neighborhood in the morning, and then go truffle hunting in the afternoon.
And so everything is combinable, because your itinerary is going to have it all.
Yeah. And then the third area,
lots of outdoors.
Exactly. That's the third area, together with the food and wine, the art and culture. Outdoor, of course, the volcano is our rock star. And so we do jeep rides, we can do hiking on top of the volcano of different intensity. We do helicopters too to see the volcano from the sky. We have also golf courses on the slope of the volcano that makes the experience really magical for those of you who love golfing.
And you don't need to bring your golf clubs. We can get you clubs so that you don't have to lug them all around your vacation.
Yeah, and also, it's close to the winery, so you can play golf in the morning and then go for Etna wine tasting in the afternoon. And
how amazing is that? And then a little spa treatment right afterwards at your hotel.
Exactly.
So you really truly can't get better than that. But now we're going to talk about some of the fishermen villages.
Yeah, it's also one of the walking tours that we do. It's a very cute village with beautiful little streets, restaurants, shops, and you can also actually meet the fishermen. And we can organize to go one day with the fishermen fishing, and then with the fish that you caught, we can go to a restaurant and a chef will cook the fish that you catch with a fisherman.
At a table.
So, yeah,
it truly is.
Yeah, we also have in Sicily we have the Hawaii and the Maldives, because we have two small group of islands. The Aeolian Islands are on the northeast and they are volcanic like Hawaii. And on the west part in front of Trapani we have the Egadi Islands, and where the ocean is like the Maldives. So if you go to Sicily you can go also to Hawaii and Maldives and you find the Sicilian food. So you have the best of all the options.
You really do. And you get to do a lot of boat tours as well, because it is an island and there's so many different ports. And we can get you a small yacht or a small sailboat kind of thing, and you can really enjoy going to different areas of the island.
Exactly. Yeah, the coast is amazing, the little islands too. So we can do a full day boat tour where you can jump in the water, see the rocks, and have a prosecco in the sunset, looking at the ocean and drinking the Sicilian wine. So this is also something special that we can add in.
And if you guys ever want to do something that is like a proposal or something along those lines, something special, you absolutely can do it, and highly recommend doing it here.
Totally, including the wedding. We can also help in doing because we work with wedding companies to organize a wedding in Sicily. And every tour it can be also done, the boat tour with modern yachts, but also with old fisherman boats. So you can also get something vintage to make your stay precious. And then the beaches are also all around. You can plan if you have time. It's worth it to plan 2 or 3 days on the beach just to relax, enjoy the ocean.
I think your vacation should end on the beach.
Exactly. Yeah. And this is the mix of all the outdoor activities. So now you think about combining on the food and wine, the art and culture, and the outdoor, and you can stay 1 month in Sicily, doing every day something.
Of course.
So that's to say that Sicily is not a place that you go for a weekend.
No, not at all. I recommend at least 7 to 10 days.
Exactly.
So that you can have a good vacation without exhausting yourself, taking it all in and coming back rejuvenated.
Yeah. And then, it's like going, you can see places that reminds you all around the world. There is food and wine that you can try in different ways. So you need the right speed to go to Sicily. You can jump from place to place. You need to absorb and do, like, this is a typical day tour. We start, for example, in the morning with the outdoor activity and we see the sea salt production. And then we move for lunch to a winery. So we do a food and wine activity and we do wine tasting with lunch. And then after lunch, for a better digestion, to avoid the food coma, we go for a walk in a Greek temple, so you see the art and culture. We can invert also. We can do the Greek theater in the morning and then lunch and then the sea salt production. Or we can also drink in the morning.
This is that everything is customizable.
Yeah, we can also start the morning drinking. We can do the wine tasting at 9 a.m. And then the day is gonna be awesome. Whatever you do after that, it's always special. Or in
Exactly. But these slides that we're going through right now are just some ideas of what you can do on a
yeah,
particular day in each section. So, you can do your time machine, you can have your lunch with the locals, you can do your truffle hunting, and you can do, you can flip flop these at any point in time, just so that we can have an amazing adventure.
yeah.
But having a helicopter ride or a Jeep tour ride above Mount Etna is amazing. Definitely highly recommend, because you will get the aerial view as well as the ground view. And of course, you get to taste it all.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's like Lego bricks. Okay, so we have several Lego bricks that we can build every day with whatever is special for you, with the food, with art, with culture, and then also what we do to optimize your time is what we call the transfer tool. For example, in the map, you see from Siracusa to Taormina, instead of going straight, it takes 2 hours. We go inland and we see all the Barocco town. We do the chocolate experience. So we arrive at Taormina at night, and it takes 8 hours instead of 2 hours. But then you, in the same day, when you move from one point to the other, you take the most of the day, because you see other places, and all the sightseeing is amazing. With our drivers, we know places to take pictures, places completely off the
Those
beaten path.
Instagram folks, I know they got plenty of them on my social media. Y'all love to go and find places where you can take those pictures and say, I was here. We got them. We know exactly where you need to go, and we know when it's not crowded.
We take you where is Instagrammable and ungoogleable. So
there you go.
Places that you don't know, you cannot find on Google, because we know, because we are local, and places where you can take amazing pictures, including we can add a photographer if you want. So you can give a photography lesson on how to take best pictures in any place.
That's awesome. Imagine not having to take your own pictures and having a photographer come with you. Guys, put that on your bucket list, because we're going to put that starting in your itineraries real soon. I like that idea. Thank you, Sebastiano, for that. So, and here's another day tour that, easily can be done. Again, lots of history, and really you feel like you are, you're going from one culture to another, because you're doing, between the Roman and the Greek and everything in between. So it really is super amazing. So I am so excited that we got to talk so many. So this is like beyond amazing, and Sicily's going to be open real soon. So we're really getting there. We're getting to that point where we're going, hey guys,
almost
ready to roll.
Yeah, less than a month. I mean, it's already open for non-essential travel, but with the vaccine passport, or whatever is the tested negative proof, you can enter and you can enjoy. And we are excited. I mean, after 1 year inside a house, that's the best thing you can do. Go there, enjoy the open air after so many days inside your house, and get amazing food and relax.
And truly live like a nomad around the world in Sicily. That's how I see it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time here, Sebastiano. Is there anything else that you would like to share with those people that are watching?
Well, it's a pleasure to present my country, and a privilege to share what we are able to offer, and especially people from the United States, for us are sort of rock stars, because we love to host people, and so we are particularly happy to welcome all of you in our place, and it will create incredible memories for the future.
Absolutely.
That you will always remember.
That's awesome. So guys, as you can see, Sebastiano is really who I reach out to when I'm starting to create some of the things for you in Sicily. And I'm really excited just to kind of keep this conversation going. So let me know what questions you guys have about Sicily so we can get them answered for you, and away we go. So thanks so much for joining. Namaste, everybody.
My pleasure.
See you the next time. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.